Blessings and welcome everyone. Just a reminder before we begin. Your rising sign horoscope will give you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope may show up, and your moon sign horoscope will give you the less prominent side story that'll also be playing out for this 2-week period. Remember, horoscopes serve best when observed, like a weather or traffic report. You have influence over all outcomes with your thoughts, actions, choices, and deeds. Use the information that presents to help you make the highest choices for the highest outcomes. If you wish to schedule any of my services or like access to more content via my Patreon, follow the links below or go to my website, integrativemysticism.com.
Hi there, Gemini. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your final week of March 2021. And just a quick heads up for all y'all, don't forget I have a special Equinox Energies video also up on my main channel page. So if you're interested in more discussion of what is already unfolding, especially throughout this coming 6 weeks and beyond, just click on my avatar below and you can go and check that out. And Patreon people, your bonus astrology report is going to be up here by the end of the day, Friday. So what are we talking about when it comes to the astrology in this video? Well, we've actually got the Sun and Venus over this weekend, and as we begin the week of the 22nd, moving into Aries, your 11th house of friendships, social networking, your platonic support system, as well as your biggest goals and ideals. And this spells affection and attention magnet for everybody in whatever house it falls in. Now, with the Sun and Venus together, you're going to be noticing that over the course of this next 3 to 4 weeks, you are actually establishing way closer bonds and way more engaging bonds and interactive bonds with your friends, as well as attracting a great deal of popularity to yourself. Your community is expanding. Venus, the divine ascended feminine, generosity, affection, as well as even love, yes, is also bringing in a heightened social period for those of you who are interested in actually expanding the social support system of your relationships and your romantic partnerships. Some of you may be even finding that love is coming to you through your social groups as well. The chemistry is really building up at that time, so you may be even finding that friends are either hooking you up, or maybe for those of you that are single and available, friends may be developing into something more. The Sun is also helping out by having people show up for you. People are also attracting and hooking you up with new opportunities financially, professionally, even giving you opportunities to put yourself out there to be seen by crowds that you've never engaged before. It's a very powerful, very beautiful period for everybody, and you want to make sure you are taking full advantage of this window. As we get on to your theme, your big spiritual theme as it relates to what's going on this week, you do have the King of Cups upright, and it is all about depth. It's all about getting things to go into not only a deeper, more affectionate, more involved place with your friends and everyone that you care about, your partners, your relatives, but also bringing in more depth to the work that you do, whether it's your spiritual work, your professional work. The King of Cups is actually doing a huge number on the relationships that you have with everything, purging and clearing anything that would be seen as sort of a block or a hindrance to any kind of open-hearted share, deep creativity, as well as magnetizing you to people that actually work with the sensibilities and needs that you also have and bring to the table to increase the amount of love and loyalty and investment for all parties involved. And you're going to be seeing this show up throughout this week because the King of Cups is all about perfecting things. It's about putting everything where it's going to have its best chance. We see this show up in a funny way when it comes to your material life, your work, your finances, and your job, because we have the Four of Cups upright. And you're going to be finding that there's going to be a lot of offers and opportunities coming your way that are actually a perfect fit for you, that may feel like they're taking you off a path that you're on, because in a lot of ways they are. You're being asked to actually open your mind with a lot of offers, propositions, and opportunities for wealth that are coming your way, because with the Four of Cups, it may not feel like it's something that you want to stretch yourself for, or it may not feel like it's taking you to the destination that you've already planned on. Remember, with the Four of Cups, we're being asked to open our minds because not everything is going to always speak our language right away and hit all those talking points and baby us. We've got to step into our spiritual maturity and mastery. Ignore keywords, ignore the dependence to keywords, and see what is coming to shake things up for the better. With the Four of Cups, it's, possible if you're not careful, you may overlook this because it's not an attention grabber itself. You're the attention grabber this week, and you want to make sure that you are entertaining even the humblest of propositions and proposals that is coming your way. If it doesn't resonate, fine, it doesn't resonate. But I feel like with so much coming through, especially with that King of Cups, it may be actually the missing piece, or a missing piece in this selection that is coming your way, that you want to make sure you're available to at least hear out. As we get on to your communications with friends, maybe relatives, other people in your life, you have the Hermit card upright. And a lot of you are also welcoming back into your fold somebody that you do consider to be a very close, very important friend, or very close or important relative in your life, that you've just not had the opportunity to have the connection and relationship with on a consistent basis that either of you wish you actually had until now. With the Sun and Venus in your 11th house, you are also finding this Hermit card is actually giving you and this person a chance to have the bond that was always intended or meant to be. Whether this means that we are pulling you all closer together, or giving an opportunity for everyone to be a lot more active and engaged in each other's lives, closing the distance, pulling each other out of, maybe spatial distance or time distance or schedule distance to be able to be more constant in each other's lives. The Hermit card shows up as somebody that you always considered to be a very big, very important piece of your own personal chessboard. Not something that you use, but, something that you value. And this could be somebody that you are already talking to, but maybe, you just don't get to be as close or be as engaged as you'd like, or maybe even somebody from out of your past. As we get on to your challenge this week, you do have the Page of Pentacles upright, really getting everything reorganized to ground the new reality. Starting to get things organized around you in such a way where things that have been a bit too willy-nilly, things that have been too start and stop, if you've been caught in any holding patterns, or things that have gotten a bit too disorganized when it comes to the processes of your life, your challenge with the Page of Pentacles and that King of Cups, for that matter, is to actually start enforcing new boundaries, new bits of organization, and new function. Now, the reason the Page of Pentacles, I feel, could be a challenge here is that you may also be doing things that, yes, work in the highest interest of all concerned, but if there are folks out there that are not taking things very seriously, or they're not very organized, or we just find that they're not actually as capable of doing this as they maybe boasted, that's going to have to be reckoned with as well. But your challenge is to do this regardless. As we get on to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Page of Cups upright, and it does look like a lot of you Gemini people are getting a beautiful opportunity to actually embark on a new relationship, even a new type of relationship experience that comes from an awakening of a new kind of communication between you and your partner. Now, the Page of Cups is indicating that a lot of you are also going to be, yes, led by messages of love, or maybe even a love token or a love exchange, even by a third party, right? Somebody trying to hook you up, somebody saying they know somebody offering to put you in the right place at the right time. The Page of Cups is also indicating that for those of you that may have always had some kind of chemistry or some kind of inkling to maybe explore that chemistry with a friend that is available, don't start any drama, that is something that may also come up or start to bubble up throughout the course of this week. And for those of you that are in existing commitments and romantic relationships, the Page of Cups upright is showing that your partner is also actually starting to engage with more adventurous ways of expressing their love with and for you, and even going out of their way to start maybe incorporating things that they know are very personal to your likes and your needs, and start actually helping you achieve them, start helping you to actually get those needs met, even if they're outside of a relationship or romantic context, because with the Page of Cups, we see favors getting done. So that is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because you know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.